I remember when Napster first came out, we did a cover for Newsweek on it early on, and you know, I got to know Sean Fanning and Sean Parker, who did that thing, you know. And you know, so you're right, I'm a writer. I like to sort of get paid for my work. I do feel that any person who sells intellectual property, you know, has to understand that you know, the ground is changing there, and the business models of the past are ones that won't work. Now, personally, I have a problem with my trade group, the Authors Guild, which is fighting Google tooth and nail in, you know, this book search thing. I don't see how having my book in an index where people can search and, you know, find a couple lines of it and find out where it is hurts me as an author. It certainly helps me as a researcher there. Also, the price of books in the ebook world, right? I think I agree with Jeff Bezos, is that ebooks should be cheaper. You know, the economics are different, and you know, I'd be happy with trying to sell more books at a lower price, because that fits the economics of digital distribution, than, you know, having the book. Though it's utterly worth what you're going to pay at the back of the room. I have to say that. But you know, if you want to get a digital version, it's a little less. Recently, I put one of my books, Insanely Great, which the digital rights turned out to be mine. So I had the option of picking a price for it. You know, so I thought, well, $5, right? You know, that's a good price, and I get a bigger percentage of that. You know, under the Amazon publishing thing, I get 70% instead of, you know, the 25% I'd get in a traditional digital publishing thing from a publisher. So I felt, you know, let's just try to sell some more of those babies. And in terms of music, it almost just doesn't work for an artist to, you know, base his or her, you know, income stream on music, the way it moves. All you could do is make it as convenient as possible to download it for a small price. And I noticed that Amazon, and I think they probably take the hit for this, but when a popular you know, collection comes out, I don't even know what to call it. You don't call it it's not an album, it's not a CD anymore. You know, we don't even know what to call these things, do we? When someone releases, you know, like a bunch of songs on the same day, right? You know, there's no word for that. What? Set? Yeah, a set. You know, they release a set. It could be. We'll see if it catches. But they sell for $5, right? I think that's pretty good. You know, it's probably could be worth $5 if, you know, you're not like a student, have unlimited time to not troll for a torrent, but, you know, like get something by, you know, your favorite artist. Like the day it comes out there, you know, it's like, you know, like 1.5 lattes, right? You know, 1 1/4 lattes. So that's not too bad, I think. But it's interesting to see the imbalance now of what people pay for a set of music compared to going to see the artist there, right? And, you know, 3-figure concert tickets are routine, but people balk at saying, you know, wow, $10 to have that music permanently, that should be free. That's just weird to me.